Hello, it's me. Hi. Excuse me. Hi. Hello there, Deadpool, Freeman, Cito, Adam, and Super. Good evening, and for the lurkers out there, hello, hi, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is. Hello, how are you guys? I hope chat text shop up in the chat. Is that show up? Is that supposed to be show up? Okay. What's up? See if you can get along with a disembodied British man. Is that what we have for today? Is this a horror game? I thought it was just like a simulation game. I thought it was like a weird story simulation, like AI or something. Is this... Okay, it's not a horror game. Are you sure? It's pretty boring. Just means he's only a voice. Okay, I thought like disembodied, like, you know, chopped up into pieces kind of thing. Hello there, Christopher. Welcome to the channel and chat. I'm sorry for my raspy voice. I don't know why I have raspy voice right now. Maybe from laughing too hard from yesterday's stream. Oh god. We cannot. It's everything that happened last night. Not everything, but mostly everything is unspeakable. Okay. So, let's go to the game. How are you, Christopher? How are you all? It's raspy because you haven't had enough coffee. I thought enough water. But okay, I guess. Alright. Sound good enough, I think. Hello, Mr. E! Long time no see. There are horror-y things.
Divine offering.
In it, but it's not hardcore. Promise? You pinky promise? You swear? I will change this game if it does have it, okay? I'm good. Just relaxing. Got home from bowling tonight. Ooh, bowling. You know what? I'm gonna flex this because the first time I did bowling, I got like what's the word? Like, is it a strike when you hit all of the pins? Because strike in baseball is bad, but is it good in bowling? Yes, right? So I have like 5 strikes. I was like, so good. No, I have not. Okay, please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I want it to be like bright, like this, I guess. That's good enough. Please enter the current time. It's 11 12. It's 11:12. Oh, it's 11:13. Oh well, it's just a minute late. What 5 strikes? I can't imagine Isa did good while her jacket was trying to eat her. Wait, one of my team members in the past got a 300 game. Wow! That's high, right? That's high. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Yeah, I'm really good at aiming when I don't need to. When it's not in the air. If it's like on the floor, I think I'm good at aiming. Okay, you are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I don't know what to expect, but hopefully. Never, the end is never. Wait, what?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley, huh?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
What
He
is the
sat
job?
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hello there, William and
And then
Lemu.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever
happened?
change Stanley.
What happened?
Something he would never quite forget.
What is it?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when
Okay.
he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
Oh
follow.
no!
No
Have
one
I been
showed up
fired?
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he
Maybe
came
they
to
were
his
in
wits
like a
and
team
regained his
building
senses, he got up from
exercise
his
and they
desk
forgot to
and
tell
stepped
him.
out of his office.
Oh, I'm Stanley. Okay. We go out of the office. Sorry I missed the Discord special. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Lemu. Well, you'll have to find them. Wait, I have to find them? They're all gone. How do I find
All
them?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On his left. Okay. Ah! Why does it keep closing? So we just gotta listen to what he's saying, right?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Who's clicking the presentation then? If there's no one here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is the office? Sus. It looks very sus. Okay. You promise, right?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow. It looks like... Drop by. Anyways, just wanted to drop by and say I missed ya. Aw, missed ya too, Lemu.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now? when for years it had never occurred to him.
Because
This
everyone
question
disappeared.
would not go unanswered for long.
That's why. Because everyone disappeared. That's the reason why.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Mind
read
control
Mind
facility.
Control Facility.
The best part of this game is when you don't listen to the voice. Oh.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Really? Maybe he's just threatening us so that we would listen to him. Right? Right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What is here? Oh wow. Oh okay. Don't listen to the voices. Am I dead? Oh no, I'm not. I'm alive. Holy shit, I'm alive. Ooh, what is this?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world
Wait,
is.
what?
Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Wait, what?
Sucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
What? We're already dead? It stopped.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Where's the way?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is office computers. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I was trying to play, not turn it off. Well, I guess we gotta turn it off, I guess. That's the only thing that we can do. Nothing there. Corridor. Oh, this is the blueprint. No. Nature paintings. Okay, so that's our office. No. No. The office. Why can't I open anything? There's a number there, so let's go here. This is so quiet. Office clock. It says what does it say? 11:56? 57. 11:57? Wait, that's not the boss's office.
It's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. This injustice but of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him,
the narrator recorded dialogue
Does that sound plausible
for
to
the
you?
entire game, roughly 3
Now
separate
then,
times
this
over the
elevator for
2
sure. We're
years
getting
of
right back on
development.
track to where
These
he
are
was
clips
supposed to
from
be in the
early
story.
takes that were not
Stanley
used in the
stood on
final
the
game.
roof.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Freedom ending. There are lots of endings? Countdown desk. Eh? The fuck was that? Yo. Wait. Huh? Huh? You got the museum on your first try, what the fuck? No, they mentioned that it's best not to listen to the voice, so I tried doing that. I don't know what that was. So 427? What? It's okay. I mean, I was curious, and I thought that was the only way, like, it would not let me actually go through with the others, but let's see. Sus. Very sus. I guess we go and play.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh, wait, what?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh.
But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
We're dead. We're dead, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna follow the voice for now. Like one who will play through of the voice.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. God dang it, I'm not done! Who's...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I saw red here, like... Why is this red? Okay, wait, nope, nope. We're going to follow the voice for now. Hi, Lucky! How are you?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I'm good, playing some Slay the Spire with friends. Do you guys have any orc games I mean you can suggest? Because I've already played like the Shoot Us Blood and
Stanley
Deep and
walked
the,
straight ahead through the
Fly
large
Boys,
door
right?
that read Mind Control Facility.
Skyrim? It's an orc game? Oh, okay. Okay. What is that? Does it open it?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Orc. Me. Because you know it's Orktober. I hate Mondays. Me too. Me too, bro. Me too.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
104 has been fired. 601 fired. So only 2?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Could you post it on the members
No.
channel,
He
Super?
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How would I dismantle this? How? Do they expect us to dismantle it? Over there? No. No. Wait, we do need to turn on the power? How would that dismantle everything? Wait, is this it? No, this is not it. Wait, what? What? Oh. There are numbers. Wait, where? I got lost. Hello there, Puck Puck. Oh, facility power here. Here, I guess.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh. Oh. Any Elder Scrolls game would be good for that,
and a
but you're
rising
looking for
chill
something
of
with less
uncertainty.
investment.
Was it
A little
over?
bit, yeah. You did, Timothy?
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
You beat the game.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Huh?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's ending 2, I guess. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Let's
decided
go
to
try
go to the meeting
the
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What's here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Alternate iteration. Oh!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe
Still
next
empty.
time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
You're sassing me! This game is sassing me!
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What's this? What is this supposed to mean? It's gonna show me my rank? This is you. Really?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What is it?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Really?
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Wait, what?
Of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
You know what? Let him burn. Let him burn.
bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Because it was noisy.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going
4 hours?
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
But the sound was
Yes,
annoying.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What? What is this?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
What? Why is that my
some
lore?
sort of twisted
No!
Yes, that must be it.
What is that my
An
lore?
adventure into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Is anyone here getting Sparking Zero? What? Hello, Xeno Goku! I can't remember that game though.
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens.
What?
We avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
Alright,
big,
alright, Sonic.
insurmountable walls.
Oh wait, there's a gap. There's a
Okay,
gap.
I think this will be just the thing.
Eh! We can't fit in the gap. Oh, what's this?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Is there no
Okay,
running
so
in
what
this?
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We
What
should
is
run the
this?
bases and do a touchdown together.
Rocket League?
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Can we run? Let's see how long we need to stay away from the ball. Dang it. Do we need to actually kick the ball? You don't know what... No.
Hold on. What are you
Whee!
doing?
I found the exit. Oh, ooh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Whee! Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Oh. What is this place? Oh, let's go to 601. Eh? Whoa. You got a message from Asha and Elena. What's that? We found all 3 secret endings within 15 minutes. Eh? This is it? Wait up. Oh, there's light. Where's... Yes. It's quiet now. Freedom. Eh? Why?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
2 secret endings? Ooh. God dang it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
There's
a
an
memo.
ending where the credits roll,
No
and
matter
that's a
how
true
hard
ending.
Stanley
of the game.
looked, he couldn't find
really?
a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, okay. Huh?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, so you don't know. Okay, okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's this? Wait, this is... What is that? What's that? 2016? That's so long ago!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah,
They were
we're
simply
going in a
repeating.
loop.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
What?
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility?
How do I escape the loop?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
So I'm stuck in
that
this ending?
was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
We have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm stuck still.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
God dang it. We're not real? I'm
This
real?
is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She
Okay.
had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Next ending, I guess.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Can I turn off mine? Oh no, it's closed. Oh, wait. Huh.
When Stanley came to a set
Why
of two
Mr.
open
E?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Every time you start, pay attention to your surroundings. Sometimes things change. Really?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Talk less,
Feeling
do
a wave of
unbelievably
disbelief,
amazing work
Stanley
all the
decided
time,
to go
every
up
day,
to his boss's
with no
office,
expectation of
hoping he
promotion.
might find
Wow.
an answer there.
Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you, take out passive aggressively, and then resent. Repeat! Oh. Wait, what? We could open this?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Let's see
No
if we're
reason to
gonna
still
be able to
here.
irritate him. Hello there, Ashadoni and the Pantsu Raiders.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes, I am.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't want to. I just want to stay here.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Let's see what happens.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
There's still
Stanley
no
was
pencil
fat and
here.
ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That old drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Wait! I love the broom
Well, I've
closet
come to a very
ending.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I haven't
Please
watched
remove their
Inside Out
corpse
2
from
yet.
the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Let's wait. I want more. Let's see how long. OMG! I'm sadness though. You wanna date me? You know what? My favorite part in Inside Out 1 was when Sadness was really sad, and she doesn't even want to move an inch. So Joy just literally dragged her while she was crying still. And that's me. I told Asha and Elena that when we were buying groceries with Isa. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just drag me. Drag me. Like that. Hello there, hot mess. And I said, go ahead. Just drag me, please. Nothing? No more? That's it? Is that the broom ending? Not gonna move anymore? I'm waiting for any kind of other reactions from the narrator. Let's see. Hello there, Punisher! How are you? I heard you met the love of your life. How's it going with that? Was this made in source? Looks similar. This is Stanley Parable? I'm not sure. Exit the room now. Really?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby who can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Let's see. Okay. Been spending my days with her now. Wow! That's so good for you. Enjoy the days. Enjoy every second. Pantsu walks with Fatsu, finding fun to chew. When I fell, I flew. It was all because of you. That was it. Aw, he's so petty. This freaking narrator.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Oh. What's this place now? Is there an up? Can we go up? There's even elevator music. Ooh, what did you watch? Finding gum to chew. Ah. Oh, it's on YouTube? What was it? We watched Minecraft the movie. Not the crap they are making today. We had a lot. Well, this is taking so long. It's going up, right? There. There. Wait up. Are we supposed to go down instead? We're still back at this place. Let's try down. Let's try down. Still here. What? Huh? He's calling my name. The narrator is singing along with the elevator. Aww. Snuggle weather. Such a cutie. You're sharing your blankie with Rad? That's so thoughtful of you, Lemu. What's happening? Ace is jealous? Ace, why are you jealous? You have to push the button. I did though. We just go back to the regular one. See? Money in the money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Ooh, you wake up with a kiss? That's nice. But this is the boss's office still. Wait. There wasn't a piano before?
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to get. Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What if I click up instead of down? Okay, there's no up. It's just really down. Good night, Pun Pun.
Oh, welcome to the tribe.
Oh,
Castor
welcome,
Lane.
welcome. Thank you so much for the sub. Come in.
Stanley
come in.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Hello, Eric.
What horrible secret
Did I
did this
already
place
say hi?
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
There are railings. How can I jump from here? Gosh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Where do I jump? I can't jump. You can't jump. No, seriously. It was, we disabled it. See? They disabled jumping.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
That was the achievement. I can't jump, I guess.
No. He refused to believe it.
God
he couldn't
dang.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
It's really
Was
not
it
letting me
impossible?
jump.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
Let's turn it
exert
on.
its terrible power
Let's
over
turn it
another
on.
human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you
did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Shut up, shut up.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
He.
supposed
Hi,
to let it
Anthony.
go.
Hi,
Turn the
Ethan.
controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event
Ooh.
that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yeah.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
2.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
How
tell
do I
it,
click
I
2?
simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Where's that
Other
number 2
times,
button?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Where's number 3?
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Power
But here's a spoiler for
surge.
you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds.
Goodbye,
until a big
Employee
boom and then
427.
nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Wait, what?
Choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life.
It's making me dizzy.
It's
making me dizzy.
Happily ever after.
Oh. Okay, we got hit by a hurricane Friday morning. It took out the power early Saturday morning. The water plant got flooded, so we had no power and clean water. Got both back fast, but it's been a rough week. Oh, damn. My area got off relatively easy, even though I wouldn't call it anything less than a nightmare, but other areas of the state they got hit bad. Damn. At least you're safe, and that's good. I hope I hope everyone will be able to recover for this. Recover
Stanley
faster.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Yo, we unlocked something? We got something new. Cool.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Okay.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
There's a big gap.
Reimagining of the
Like
game for
9
consoles
years?
and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
This is freaky. Stephen, it's really
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
What now? We're trapped?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Who said I was a granny? Huh? Who said I was a granny, Deadpool?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give it to me. Oh, ooh.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Now we can jump? What happens when we use it all up? This bitch, Deadpool, I'm no granny. Oh, that was it?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Was that it? I don't think so. Okay, there's more.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content. That was it?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
No! He didn't even give me a choice. Oh, wait. Wait. Huh? This is not the office.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Oh, okay. Let's go to the vent. Hi, Marvin!
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So
Okay.
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Yo.
Just our little secret.
Ayo.
Take a look.
Screaming Dark Souls. Oh no, it's...
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on
Oh.
PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013?
Hi,
when the game
Ooh.
originally launched. Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Yo, we unlocked a new area. What's this place? Which one did I paint? Of course, the one with the pickle. In loving memory. The Stanley Parable. Of course, pickle. That was a...
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Dang it. Person of the year? What is this part?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh, that was supposed to be a window?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
You can't go. I can't go. Yeah, we're salty. We're salty like that. Let me in! I can't go in. Yeah. Oh, it's the... Oh,
Wait,
okay.
hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh! Left 4 Dead?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I saw. It looks interesting.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Oh.
I suppose I could write up a
There's a
handful
hole.
of gags to insert into the Stanley parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Oh.
Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
What happened? Where are we? Why is it all black? Oh wait. What? What? Everything disappeared. Huh? Just the skip button then?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12
You've
hours?
just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
How much?
Why was it? Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever
after
sat
a
down
year?
in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
The voice is gone. Oh, thank goodness, the voice is gone. Hello there, Lone Wanderer and Carlos. How are you guys? What is that? What is that? Shut up! Shut up! Let's skip, let's skip.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said...
Okay. Okay. This is your favorite ending? Okay.
The end is never the end, is never the end,
It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end.
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
He lost his mind, guys.
Is never the end, is never the end, is...
Where's the door? He lost it. He lost it, guys. Oh! Oh! Light! We're almost done. Yo! Plant life in wilderness. Eh? Eh? Where'd the plants that go? Where did everything go? I once repeated those words for, you know, I can't remember. What happened? What's that sound? Oh! Freedom! Wait, let's try to skip one more time if we can. Can we still skip? I don't think. Not anymore. Okay, never mind. Ooh. True freedom? Is this the true freedom? No? No. It's not a true ending. Then what is? Oh. But that's an ending? It is, it is.
Just a step through this door. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Nothing. It's not giving me an achievement. This is more than 20 times. That was more than 20 times, Stanley. Narrator, I mean. Where is it, huh? I forgot to ask, how does it feel being back in your own home or swamp? I don't have a swamp. Oh, the other door. This door? Or is it this one? 1, 2. No. What? Which one?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
You must find a love or to find a person with massive cakes. Cakes to spare.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this
Of all
achievement to
these
have meant
cakes,
something. It has to be a true
who would
reward for
choose
valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
the
I want to see
perfect
commitment,
cake,
a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the
giant
cost. Why don't you go put
masterpiece.
20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Why not this one? I gotta go to 417? Really?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Huh? Where's 437? Where's 437 here?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh, dang it, this guy. I already did that one.
Now, back to door number 437.
He's just messing with us, isn't he?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This bitch!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How? How?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where's 416? Where's 416? Where's 416? There's no 416. Where the F is 416 then, huh? Is this 416? Oh. So I'm gonna look for it later. Not now. Well, there was a door. It was next to 417. So I don't know. Maybe, I guess maybe it's not here right now. I feel like it should be somewhere here, but it's not. So. Oh.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
But we already went here before. Is that it? Can we close the door so I can go past it? No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
413, 412, 411. No.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, this is the loop. I don't want the loop. God dang it, God dang it, God dang it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Seriously? He really wants me to wait!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Bitch of a narrator wanted me to wait.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait up, is there like doors here?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nope.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Come on. Go back? To where?
Now the monitors jump to life, their true
Oh.
nature revealed.
Look at that.
Each bore
Look
the
at the
number
other
of an
screen.
employee in the
The
building.
number was like
Stanley's
scratched
co-workers.
off.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
234, 104, and 601. And Elena is finished with her stream. Already? But I
This
wanna end.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
that?
to accept it blindly?
523 is also weird.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
I want to go
Walking,
up here.
Eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't understand what I need to do when once I click on. There should be something, right?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
You should
what
use
you
the
want?
machine under the
Control?
rain.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
There we
It's
go.
your time to shine. You are the star.
You
it's
have
your
3
story
attempts
now.
remaining.
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
I'm
where
trying
we're
to.
going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh wait,
moment
there's.
of
Oh wait.
silence before you're
Oh god,
obliterated.
dang it.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. but I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness,
What?
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
I'm trying to understand the buttons on the
screen to
screen.
clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail.
How do I
Just
charge
you and
this?
me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And
Oh, wait.
Stanley died again.
This thing's open.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Wait, what?
Choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, come on. I'm still trying to understand that ending part. Okay, maybe we can find 416 right now. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
.416 is really not here. God dang
Oh,
it.
good. You noticed my sign.
Ah!
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Here is 416. Give me a sec. Do we need to activate the quest again? Oh, come on.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing
Ah!
this for the achievement?
I hate
Click a
you.
door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Come
Perhaps 50
on.
clicks. Yes,
We
almost
do have
certainly
to
50 clicks.
repeat it. God dang. I'm gonna eat some Oreo cookies. No. I'm thirsty.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant
Good night,
something. It has
Lone
to be
Wanderer.
a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle,
by again
Stanley.
soon, okay?
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no
I
matter
do
what the
have
cost.
commitment.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Wait, where's 437?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
God dang this bitch.
let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Bish. This bish.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Fucking shit. This better open up a door.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. I felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
It didn't open anything. I did get an achievement. The achievement was 5 clicks on room 43 something. 430. Go close the door. I think he is on topic somehow. It's so random, but he's just trying to open a door, I guess. We didn't see the achievement, so I assumed you didn't get one. I did, but now what? I'm at the dead end with I want to get the true ending. How do I open these doors? You know what? Let's do the thing where I turn on the thing again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yep.
Feeling a wave of
okay.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, there's like 5 more. I think we gotta do that every time.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Thank you. Thank you, narrator. Thank you. Let me in.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm not sure. What game is that, Freeman? Is it something?
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Thank goodness it's not a horror game.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hey Ethan, alright,
No.
okay, I have a serious question for you.
refused
What
to
is
believe
that?
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Okay.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
How
If
do you
want to
plan
sell
on
my
managing
story
your
of Trent,
defenses
you're
and
gonna have to do
amassing
much
an
better
army
than
in
that.
preparation for
I'm
this?
afraid you don't have
Wait,
nearly
what?
the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this
What?
pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized
What?
he had just initiated
Call
the network's
UMC?
emergency
YMC.
detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
MC Hammer.
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a
What?
good mood.
Why is it
You're
not
gonna
opening the
die
door?
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on
This
the
door was open earlier.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen.
Earlier
clicking
it was
on every
open.
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then
What
nothing.
the fuck?
No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Earlier
Will
this
you
door
cling
was
desperately to
opening.
your life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Why?
I'm laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
What the F? What was that about? Come on. Okay, we gotta
A
input
soft
it.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
There should be one. There should be one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Unfortunately, we
Yet
will
there
still
was
be
not a
having an
single person
open
here
casket
either.
funeral
Feeling a
despite
wave
the
of
nuclear
disbelief,
explosion.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where's the computer that we need to input things on?
Here's the door, just go.
Why is that's not there before? Oh. Wait, there's DLC to the game?
Stanley
What
walked
game
straight
is
ahead
this?
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Just activate the things already. It's taking so long.
The lights rose on an
Blah,
enormous
blah,
room
blah, blah,
packed with television
blah, blah, blah.
screens. What
Yo!
horrible secret did this place hold?
Should we play American
Stanley
Truck
thought to
Simulator
himself.
again?
Did he have the strength?
Fallout New Vegas? Will it run on my laptop? I mean, they said that the Xbox version is
Now
a
the
little
monitors jumped to
glitchy, I
life,
think.
their true nature revealed.
Pirate?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
464
Stanley's
is
co-workers.
pirate?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was
Really,
happy with his
Deadpool?
boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There's a platform up there. How do I go up there? How do I go up there?
And when at last he found the source of the room's... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story
Yes,
off track,
Stephen.
you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
There we
It's
go.
your time to shine.
No! That
You
was
are the
fast!
star.
That
It's
was
your
fast!
story now. Shape it
Oh,
to your
come
heart's
on!
desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
I was trying the
I
door
erased them.
and I didn't
Turned
see
off
that
the
it
machine to
already
set you
opened.
free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
Fucking shit.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
There was a door that
Really believe there's
opens,
an answer?
but only for
How many
like a
times
little
will you
bit,
replay
like a
this
few
bit, looking
seconds.
desperately for a solution?
And then
10,
when you go
100,
near it,
1,000?
it closes.
I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No end.
I hate this
Just you
game.
being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let
What
it
are
go
we
peacefully?
supposed to do in this
Have a
end?
choice.
There
Make
should
it
be
good.
one.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Ugh. Ugh. You can become a what? A champion boxer and get shotgun married. Redneck. What? Wait.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, there it is. There. That's what we need to do.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I don't care.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, this is a new one. We didn't go here yet.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
This narrator is taking so long!
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Aww.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, the new content door is gone. Eh? It's closed.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Yo!
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over. Completely.
Yo!
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
We
then.
broke the game?
It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
It's a maze. F. Oh, I'm back here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Oh wait.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. God dang it! This narrator. I was
All of
exploring.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Bouncing little
Well, do you know
to
what?
me is
Since
going
I've
through.
completely forgotten what
Wait,
we were
what?
supposed
Bless
to be
you, sir.
doing,
You are
how
a
about
genie
this?
and a wizard. 420.
You win! Congratulations!
Wait, what?
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
What?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The Stanley Parable Adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It opened the door! It opened the door! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay, okay. We're oh. It's not turning off. Huh?
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying
a
a
loop,
journey
okay.
such that a destination is
Wait, what?
inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of
What
one's
is this?
subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective
What is this
construct?
line?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
What fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Which computer is the...
Stanley,
oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Which direction?
Excuse me. Oh, here.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Oh, it's a.
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
What is
wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
We're just waiting
or the
here.
journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, ooh, what happened? What happened? Oh. Eh! Everything beeped. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Oh no! What did I do? It's so bright! You've never seen this ending before? I tried inputting on the computer on different playthroughs, I guess. Good night, Ethan. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. What are we supposed to do? Is it saying buttons? Buttons. Like that? Deadpool. Meow. What are we supposed to be doing? You stuttered. Really? Buttons. 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 Is it getting brighter? Is it just me or is it like it's getting blurry? Buttons. 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 Oh my god, what am I supposed to be clicking? Oh my god! What is this? Apparently this is it. I looked it up. Thank you so much, CN. What is it? What does it do? What do we do? What do we do with this button scene? Excuse me. Wait, really? Oh, this is the computer input ending. Restart manually. I guess this is it. Did I get the ending? Do I input it again? Or is it just the same? Oh, come on. Begin again. Try staying in, just staying in the office. Okay. Buttons. 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 See? It says awaiting input. That's not even like an achievement. Oh. It's not doing anything. So I guess... No? Hello there, monster of ceremonies. I'm gonna call you monster, okay?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Okay, the new content thing is
When
there
Stanley
again.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door just below.
Wait, I'm trapped. I'm trying to go outside. I'm trying to go outside. Oh, there. What? I did go outside. Eh? Wait, this door is open? Yo. Yo. Hi, Angel. Hey, it's so quiet. Is he gone? Oh, wait. 428 is open. It's black though. So dark. What is this? You are now leaving. Eh? Oh, this is insane. Escape button. Next time, stay in the office. Close the door. Okay. Okay, I'll try that one.
Divine offering.
Yo.
Yo!
Eh? Are we in a loop again? 757. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we are in a loop or something. 758. Okay. Who's seductive? I'm not seductive. Where's the seductive orc? Where is she, Stephen? Can I meet her? Oh, oh, oh. Escape. Where am I? Where am I supposed to go? I'm lost! I'm lost! It's just darkness! Did I fall to my death?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Wait, what? What? Do I still stay? Do I try and stay?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Was that
What
an
if he had to
ending?
make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way
No
except
achievement.
badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
No achievement. Maybe it's not I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hello, Eminem. Okay, this is a reluctant ending. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's see.
The lounge was
There was
sublime,
one thing I
a
haven't
work
done
of
in
art.
this area
But
yet.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do we die if we fall here? There's like an opening over there.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Shit. Okay. Wait, one more time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not yet. Let's try writing it to the end, because
When
earlier
Stanley came
we
to a
landed
set
on a
of two
platform
open
and
doors,
now we
this was not
died.
the correct way to the meeting
So,
room, and Stanley knew it
let's
perfectly
try
well. Perhaps he
wait.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Up
to
the
admire
end
it.
of that platform.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, I think we're gonna get.
Look, Stanley, I think
Christopher
perhaps
over
we've
there,
gotten
right?
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who is that?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Dang it.
To let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
Who?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
It's Asha? As if Asha wouldn't stay in a dark room like that.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Yo, hey!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They
I mean,
want
I
to commit their
could've.
life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
That's it?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press G on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Huh?
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets.
Huh?
The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Huh?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer.
Huh?
That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
What the
Here,
F?
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at
See
himself?
what I see.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps.
I must.
Well, maybe this time he'll see.
I must.
Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Why is that the message in front? Is that an ending? It was. Okay. So we're gonna continue this. I think there's a lot more endings after this. But we're gonna continue it in the next time that we play this because wow. Yo, wow. I only unlocked like 4 achievements. 4 achievements. I have the beat the game, complete the Stanley Parable, which was the very first one. Get your first achievement. You can't jump. Seriously, we disabled it. And click on door 430 5 times. Quit the game and start again. Test achievement, please ignore. Wait, what? Settings world champion. Okay, okay. So there are a few more achievements I want to do. Hello there, Alberto. And yes, I liked it. I really do. I just got quite confused of some things. But there we go. So for anyone who's wondering, I do accept a friend requests on Steam. Thank you so much for lurking, Sito. I knew you were there the whole time. Go ahead and rest. I'm also a little bit sleepy. And how are you all doing? We got mind effed. Okay? Mind fucked. Oh, you were playing Minecraft? Oh. What do you do in Minecraft? Like, I feel like I'm not interested in the story or like the adventure of Minecraft. I just want to craft in Minecraft. Kay's mind was already pretty mushy from her trip. Yes. Me and friends have a modded server. Oh. We're done being Stanley for a while. Just for a little while. Okay. Oh! YouTube Shorts can now be... Oh wait, not now, but in a few days, YouTube Shorts can be lengthened to up to 3 minutes. Ooh. Okay. 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 So I'm learning how to build a nuclear reactor. I'm so curious about that. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted membership, Deadpool. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Ooh, a promotion.
I don't know if I synced with the recording. I tried, but you know, they expand the shorts. Yeah, before you're only allowed to less than a minute, so 59 seconds. And now they have this announcement that it will be up to 3 minutes, starting October 15. Interesting, interesting. I never get tired of hearing. Well, you'll get tired. You're already tired of it before. Shorts are getting so long, they're almost pants. I know, right? It's synced. Thank you so much for confirming, lovely Muse. And yes, I just tried syncing. I wanted to see if I can do it at the same time and it would still be like good. But yeah. Awa awa. Thank you so much. Let me I haven't shown my full model in quite some time. Let me just show it. Ta-da! Dun dun. Oh wait, it's too big. I can't see. Huh? It has like white lining on it. I mean blue. Weird. Dun, 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 dun. Da-da-da. I can see it. Yeah, see? You can see there's like a thin blue lining. That blue thing is my background. That way it doesn't blend in with my character. But maybe I should try a different color. Pink, maybe? But my mouth, my inside of my mouth is a little pink. Maybe purple? Let me try purple. Let me try purple. It still has the lining. Oh my god, it doesn't see? You know what? Screw it. It's okay. That's okay, I guess. Pink, I can see. How about black? Well, I have black parts of my outfit, so if I choose black, then it will all be black. Let's see. I'll show you. I see. Oh wait, it worked? Before it doesn't let me, but thank you so much for suggesting Alberto. Oh wait, wrong zoom. Hi. Hi. I just want to say, okay, you are a badass chick. I love you and I think you're awesome. I hope you get a good night's rest and take some zinc. Maybe some vitamin C. That should help. I don't like taking vitamins and medicine, but fine. Vitamins it is. Why is this strong woman? I'm not cute! Who said I was cute? Brr. Wait. Ah. You can't see my expression. Nope. No, not cute. See that? See my face? See how I look? Bitches! Species. She doesn't want to be viewed as cute. She wants to be viewed as the Smexy. Yes, I'm Smexy. Look at my abs. Look at. See that? See how it stretches, bounces, and stretches. That's me. Okay, that's me. Let me go into the center. Okay. Okay. So, cuter than a puppy and a kitten sleeping in the same shoe. Not cute. Not cute. No, 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 no. You can't laugh like that. Unga bunga. No. No, 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 no. Hot. I'm your hot, sexy mama. I mean, I'm brave and tough and big, scary. That's me. Eric just said you were cute. What do you think about that? No, no, no! Oh no! I did not say mommy. No. I said I was like scary and brave and intimidating. You bitches. You be no.
Divine offering.
No, no, not like a Gryffindor. Like a Slytherin. Scary and everything else. Rawr. Like that. I am not a fish! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Give me a sec. In a group call. Oh well. Never mind. I'm no fish. But you know what? It's okay to be a fish. Just as long as I'm not a rat like Asha. Roar is not the sound salmon makes. What? Blub blub blub. Like that. Blub blub blub. A half-rotten crow with moss growing on it. No! You beesh. What the No! No! Who's the spirit animal? It's not me. It's not me. No! That's Asha. Asha. Kate and Anjo. Do you think I'm that small? Huh? Do you think I'm that small? I'm an anchovy. Really? Anchovy? Oh, what's this? Liar's Bar? Oh, it looks fun. Oh, it's a PvP. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. Wait, what the fuck are you guys talking about? They're telling me I'm cute. Super. She's telling me I'm cute. Do you believe the nerve of these? Do you believe the nerve of these species? What? Sardines? How dare you guys? Oh, wait. Wrong. Sorry. Wrong scroll. Wrong scroll. Give me a sec. Wait, still big. Still too big. I think that's good. There we go. Booba jump scare. I didn't mean to! Okay. So, I mean, she keeps laughing, and that's the least intimidating thing. What? Posted something in Discord for you. What is that? What is this? How fish is made? You bitch! You such a bitch! Dare I say it's the— No! Nothing's cute here. The tummy. There's no tummy. He's all abs. Anyways, that is it for today. Today is a good day. Thank you. Good night, guys. See you all tonight. What am I gonna play tonight? Give me a second. I haven't posted my schedule yet. What am I gonna play tonight? I'm debating whether I should do Elden Ring or AI Somnium Files, or should I try Speed Freaks? Which one should I do tonight? Elden Ring, Nirvana Initiative, or Speed Freaks? Yeah, I mean, yeah, tomorrow or later tonight. No, Sunday night. Sunday night. Should I Speed Freaks? Should I try Speed Freaks? I'm kinda curious about it, and since it's Orktober, we should be playing orc games, and I shall do Speed Freaks then. Okay. Okay. So that's it for tonight, guys. So that I can study instead of watching. We all got so hooked with AI Somnium Files. Like, we can't do multitasking with that game. It's just so like, what the F? Wait, what happened? You know? It's so hard to miss out on that game. Because it's just, oh my god. Big kiss. Alright, David. This is all for you guys. Good night, my darling. Sweet, sweet dreams. Mwah. I'm going, Super. I'm going to bed. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.